Hey guys, we're going to sit down today in Starbucks at
What are you drinking?
white chocolate mocha with whip. I haven't had coffee since last night. Well, I had a tiny bit before my CT. Initially, they said no coffee for 6 hours before. And then we got there early, and I was talking to the receptionist, and she begrudgingly said that if I drink lots of water, I can have coffee before the CT. So I just got a small at the hospital, and I had like 3 or 4 little sips out of it, and Eli drank most of it. I just needed a little bit of caffeine. I was starting to get a headache because I have caffeine every morning.
I was about to be like, here.
Offer them a sip. Oh,
Yep,
okay.
yep.
So Eli's gonna share with you guys.
Yeah, I'm going to share with you guys the midnight drink. It does not look appealing, but it tastes good.
Turn it on you and turn the camera on you and take a sip. You'll have to just hold it because you can't flip unless you do a new flip.
I don't even know if that's on me. Cheers. I like blackberry, so this is pretty damn good.
But so I got. Sorry, time was making me laugh. So I got a small coffee before, took a couple of sips just to take the edge off. And then we get in there and they can't find an IV. And trust me, guys, I've been sucking water down like nobody's business. But my veins look really good. And then you come towards them with an IV needle and they're like, no, it's okay. Bye. So they were able to finally get an IV. They had to use this light. It's really cool. The way he explained it, it's almost got like heat sensor in it. So they wipe you down with alcohol swab, and then they put the light over your arm, and all of your blood vessels and veins light up, and the blood vessels light up as thin, dark lines, and then the vein lights up as a thicker, dark line. And then because my right side doesn't give blood very easy, and he was only able to get an IV on my right side, it took a minute for my body to be like, oh, okay, here, you want blood? So then I was talking to him, and I was like, the receptionist told me I have to wait 24 hours for coffee. And he was like, no. He's like, just wait 2 to 4 hours. He's like, the only reason we tell you not to have coffee is because coffee makes you pee. And the contrast for the CT can dehydrate you. And essentially, coffee can dehydrate you because it makes you pee. So we just don't want you peeing too much and becoming dehydrated. He's like, so as long as you're taking in water with the coffee, then you can have coffee. And I was like, oh, okay. So we waited 2 hours, and now I'm having coffee. I have water too, but I just...
You need the magical bean juice?
I have a headache from no bean juice. it wasn't too bad, but if you haven't had a CT with contrast, the contrast feels really weird. It goes in, like, my IV spot is like right here. And they put you in and they do an image. And then they're like, okay, we're going to start now. Which they had already took an image. Which is also how they realized that I'd forgot to take off my necklace. They're like, Jamie, you're wearing a necklace. And I was like, oh, yeah, yep, I am. I'm sorry, I forgot. Like, I never take it off, so I don't even know it's there. And she's like, no problem. And so they took it off and then did another, excuse me, quick image. And apparently they kept the one with the necklace because they even said to Eli when they let him back in the room, they're like, yep, you can totally see the necklace on the CT, but it's fine. So, and then after they do that image, then he was like, okay, we're going to give you the injection now. And then they give you the injection, and then the top of your head gets hot. And then it just like slowly moves down. And then your throat feels real hot. And then it just continues to like move down your body. And then when it hits your waist, groin area, there's children in the vicinity, and I don't know how many of you watch my videos with kids in the room. But when it hits your groin area, it makes you feel like you just wet the table, which is horrible. And then they do one more quick scan, and then they came in and they're like, all right, all done. And opened the door and let Eli in and then let me go. And then just as we leave the CT department, somebody's walking down the hall with a big old chocolate lab therapy dog. And I was like, oh my goodness. And then he immediately got excited. So she came over and she goes, he loves that voice. And so I kept doing it to him. And he got all excited. And then Eli moved the wheelchair just a little bit. And the dog thought Eli was going to take me away. So he laid down in front of my wheelchair and body blocked the wheelchair and looked up at Eli like, no, you can't take my friend. And then Eli like crouched down, and so then the poor dog was just going back and forth, kissing me and trying to kissing Eli and like looking at Mom for treats. And he was like, whoa.
He was so cute.
He was a big fat lab though. He was chunky.
Yeah, he was.
But he was cute. And he had a little bit of salt and pepper around his eyes.
And his snout.
Yeah, getting up there, but he was cute. But then we were talking about dogs and how, because she was telling us how he's had so many treats today and he loves going to the hospital because he knows he gets treats. And I was like, yeah, I'm like, my dog's named after a lab because she'll do anything as long as food's related. And she goes, oh yeah. She goes, you could literally do anything to him, and as long as he knows he's getting food, he's fine. So we laughed about that. But I just wanted to update you guys. Obviously no walking today because I have a headache. It's also rainy out, which is why we're doing a video in Starbucks, which it feels weird talking to you guys while there's other people around, which is odd. Because I mean, like, lately, because I've been so sporadic with uploading, I get between 15 and 20 views for what?
What?
I get 15 to 20 views per video. So, I mean, I feel like I should be used to talking to multiple people, which is weird. I always wanted to I don't know if you call it like motivational speaker or what, but like go talk to crowds of people, groups of people about my disability, because it's not very, neurofibromatosis is not very well known, and it affects everybody differently. So just because you know somebody with neurofibromatosis, they may not have as much pain or mobility issues as I do, or they may have more. And I was always like, I kind of want to do that, and I'm good at working a crowd. Like I can get people engaged in a crowd fairly easy, but I get super anxious. But it's weird when I'm talking to you guys, because typically when Eli and I film, we find a quiet place and it's just me and Eli. It feels like I'm just talking to Eli. It doesn't feel like I'm talking to all of you. So, but I mean, at the same time, like, I can get like an entire crowd engaged. I don't drink anymore, but it used to be like after I had a couple drinks, I'm a little more brave, and I could get a whole crowd of people fired up. And I used to not be nervous, like in high school and stuff like that. Like
13.
it's okay.
All right.
In high school and elementary school and stuff like that, whenever we had talent shows, I'd do like, I don't know, stand up and tell a few jokes, or, engage with the crowd and talk about my disability. Or like one time I got my child permission to bring my childhood dog and got her to do a bunch of tricks and stuff like that. Like, so I'm good at talking to a crowd, but it makes me crazy nervous whenever we like go to film in the grocery store. If there's people around, I'm like, oh my god, there's people. But like, and even when I was uploading really consistently, not skipping a day, and I'd get like 30, 40 views or more, and like my weekly report would say I had 2.7K views this week, I wouldn't feel nervous talking to all of you, even though I knew that there was a lot of you. But like, as soon as like somebody IRL came close by, I'd be like, oh my god, there's a dude. So, I'm kind of weird, I don't know. It's easier to talk to 2.7 thousand people if I don't have to look at them. If I had to see all of you, might get a little bit nervous. But anyways, I'm gonna finish my coffee and go home and upload this. I will okay, I'm not gonna lie. If it's raining tomorrow, it will be another sit down video. If not, then I will try to walk. But I didn't sleep much last night because I was nervous about today. Because I'm a really hard stick when it comes to IVs. Sometimes they have to pull in the ultrasound machine, and so I was like, how much of a headache is tomorrow going to be? So I didn't sleep very good. So anyways, that's the update. I won't get the results of the CT for, I don't know, my neurosurgeon's not very reliable. But I have to call him tomorrow to let him know that I had the CT. And then he will call me to go over the results. And then on Saturday, I have the ultrasound. Most likely, Eli will be allowed to be in the room for the ultrasound. So, no mics, but we can most likely get footage of that. Anyways, thank you for being here. Thank you for watching this. We appreciate you and are grateful for you. I forgot how to end my own video. We are grateful for you. We love you, each and every single one of you. And we look forward to seeing you in the next video.